Hi, welcome back to the channel. So you are suffering from acidity. You are not alone. In India, most of people today are experiencing acidity. Where it is coming from? The first thing you need to keep in mind is that the food you eat has a full relation with the metabolic health, how you feel, your gut health, everything. When you have acidity, it shows us that you have either less acid or more acid. Now you must be thinking, how does less acid makes you acidic? Well, it happens when your body isn't able to break down food inside your gut, and that leads to acid, reflux or GERD into your esophagus. So basically, what is happening here? You are putting a lot of food in your stomach, and then that food is unable to get digested because of the amount of HCl secreted and the amount of food which came in. Now, that food is pushed upwards into your esophagus or a food pipe, which makes you gassy, acidic, have sour burps, and also gives you a feeling of burning sensation in your throat. And that is very fatal in long term because it can also destroy your voice box, which is your larynx, as it is a very thin tissue. So you need to keep that in mind. So why is acidity so common? It's common because of our lifestyle. Especially in India, we have seen people eating dinner and then lying down just after that, or sleeping just after that. If you're having dinner, let's say at 9 p.m., you sleep at 10 p.m., it could result in acidity. And most people, just by changing their circadian rhythm, their timing of their dinner and their timing of their sleep, will have a relief in acidity. Another thing is eating too much of spicy food, loaded with masalas, garam masalas, chaat masalas, red spices, everything. Your food could be, you know, uh, rich in spices, but aromatic spices and metabolically benefiting spices like cinnamon, cardamom, black pepper, and turmeric are also good for inflammation. But when you overdo all of these spices, that makes your food acidic and also creates inflammation into your system. Right now, if you have acidity, your stomach is already inflamed, and then adding spices to it makes it even worse. The next point is not drinking enough water. This is very obvious. And also drinking water with your meals. Now, when you drink water with your meal, what you're doing is you're diluting your HCl, which is your acid, which is gonna break down food. But now, since you have drink water, it doesn't allow it to break your food because it kind of neutralizes it. So you feel acidic because that acid, that food in your body wasn't able to break down, and that HCl with a limited potency now is still there into your gut. Next point is drinking coffee and tea. Now, coffee and tea aren't bad. No food is bad. It's your lifestyle which determines if you could enjoy that food or not. But coffee and tea on an empty stomach, let's say you are doing intermittent fasting and now you want to drink coffee and tea, it breaks your fast. When you're on a fast, you are detoxing yourself, and science is behind it. When you're fasting, your body is cleaning yourself. And when you drink coffee and for, acidic beverages like tea, caffeinated drinks, it undo whatever you did. So when you put coffee or tea or any caffeinated beverage for that matter on your empty stomach, you undo what you have done within that fasting window, and even you would have maybe created more damage because your body was cleansed from inside, and the nutrient needs to be absorbed right now. And when you drink coffee, it makes your body acidic, and there is no buffer to leach the calcium or to neutralize the pH of your blood because of that acidic coffee. So where is it coming from? From your bones, And that is why you see arthritis and bone spurs, but that's a different story. The thing is, you should not be drinking coffee and tea on an empty stomach. You can drink coffee or tea in your breakfast, but after having something to eat, like a fruit or maybe, a oatmeal, which is soaked overnight and then cooked. Acidity could be due to a lot of lifestyle factors. These were some top ones which you could, resonate with. And there may be some other which we need to look at when we look at your lifestyle. Now let's discuss some ways you can navigate through acidity. Now, the first thing you need to keep in mind, if you're popping anti-acid, it is just, you know, creating more havoc and creating more damage in your system. Now, you can have antacids as a temporary relief at first, but you should not be, addicted to it or depending on that antacid and suffering from acidity in a long term because it is dangerous for you. Why it is dangerous? Because it can actually lead to autoimmune disorders, by making that intestinal holes, gastric holes, and lot of havocs in your system. But the thing is, right now, let's discuss what you can do at home to navigate through it, still keep your doctor in the loop. And even if you're taking medications, I'm not against that. We are with medications, take that, but make lifestyle changes along with it to address the pause. Now, what you can do is lie on your left side and then, bring your legs up to your chest in a fetal position. If you are unable to do the fetal position, you can just lay down on your left side of your body. What this will do is that it will pull down the acid from a esophagus towards the or a gastric chamber, which is your stomach, and it would give you a feeling of less burning sensation. The next thing is you can drink ACV, which is apple cider vinegar. You can drink lemon. You can do baking soda with some lemon. But this may not suit everyone. It may actually increase acidity in some cases, but that is very limited population. So you could try it out for yourself and then see. Something which works for you doesn't have to work for everyone. What you can do else is have cinnamon water. You can chew fennel seeds. Fennel seeds, which are traditionally rooted in Indian traditional customs and, culture. Eating food, eating your dinner, and then chewing fennel seeds has actually shown to, boost your digestive function. Along with fennel seeds, you can also chew a small piece of organic, real jaggery. And bonus point is if you like buttermilk, you can absolutely do that. But let us be clear with the quality of buttermilk we are using. You need to be using ethically sourced buttermilk from A2 cows, which are of Indian breed. I would not ever recommend drinking buttermilk or, even milk for that matter from industrial profits or something like that because that is not real milk. Like that is just a plain clear liquid. Another thing I'm going to give you is a simple drink or a concoction. So what you're going to do is you're going to take 1 teaspoon of ajwain seeds with 1 tablespoon of jeera and with 1 tablespoon of fennel seeds, which is soft. And you're going to boil that for, let's say, 10 minutes in 1 liter of bottle. You can have that bottle with you throughout the day and you can just sip it, with your lunch, your meal, and, just keep a gap of 30 minutes before and after you're drinking that for your meals. Now, the last thing, which is working wonder for our patients and help deliver good results, is the type of breathing you are doing. Now, this is called diaphragmatic breathing, which just means how you inflate a balloon or inflate a tire. You push the oxygen, you inhale the oxygen in, but first your stomach should bulge up rather than your chest. So when you inhale, your stomach should, fully rise up and then your chest. And when you exhale, your stomach should go in and then your chest. And this should be the normal breathing pattern for most of us. But most of us, when we, even are focusing on breathing, we focus on expanding our chest, but our stomach should be expanding at that time. This also relieves your acidity. Acidity is actually very easy to overcome from, but it requires the right kind of lifestyle changes.